All right, everyone. Welcome to Friday. Yay, we're at May 22nd already, which I don't know, you guys, this is just crazy that this time has actually gone pretty quickly, although I miss seeing you all, and we're almost done. So we are going to continue with multi-step equations today, giving us one more day to practice all of this. Some of you may need this video. Some of you may feel like you have a pretty good handle on it and can just go ahead and get the homework done. So if you need it, watch it. Truly watch what I do. If you don't need it, that's okay too. Just move on to the homework and get that done. So last day of multi-step equations, and then next week we're going to move on to one other new thing. So here we go. I'm going to show you, again, two examples today, following this checklist so that we make sure that we've done everything. Okay, and the first thing on the checklist says to use the distributive property. So I'm going to draw my line by the equal sign. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use that distributive property first. I'm going to caution you all. Be really careful with negative signs. If something doesn't seem to be working, it's probably because you messed up with a negative sign. So this is -4 times -8, which is positive 32, plus, because there's a plus sign, -4 times -4k is -16k. Okay, so we've used the distributive property. Okay, now I'm going to check if I can combine like terms at all, and I don't see anything that I can combine, so I am going to check that off. There's nothing to do there. And then we're going to finish by solving it. So remember, when we solve this, we want to keep the variable and its best friend together as long as possible. We're going to get rid of the 32 by subtracting 32 from each side. Okay, so 112 minus 32 is 80 equals the -16k. And then the last step is to divide by -16. Divide by -16. And 80 divided by -16 ends up being -5. So these cancel. We have 80 divided by -16 is -5 equals k. Okay, just like every other day, your answers should come out to be really nice answers. So if you get a decimal, go back and check your work. You did something wrong. Okay, the last example today looks like this. This one looks a little bit longer, right? Because, well, it is a little bit longer. Okay, so we're going to draw a line by the equal sign. Okay, the first step is to use the distributive property. So we distribute the -3 to the 1, which is -3. And then we have to distribute the -3 to the -2p. And that's where it gets a little bit tricky, so be careful with that. Negative times a negative is positive, so this is plus 6p. We do not distribute here. It's not in the parentheses, so we just put plus 7p equals -81. Okay, so we did that first step of using the distributive property. Now we're going to move to step 2, which is combine like terms. So we want to combine the 6p and the 7p. So we have -3, 6p plus 7p is plus 13p equals -81. Okay, we're done with combining like terms. The final step is to solve. So we want to solve the remaining equation, keep the variable and its best friend together, get rid of the -3. We get rid of this piece by adding 3 to both sides. So we have 13p equals -78. And the last step is to divide by 13. Okay, and you for sure can use your calculator. 78 divided by 13 is 6. Because we have a negative sign, my answer is negative. So we have p equals negative 6. Okay, just like all the other days, I did post an answer check. So feel free to use that and check if your answers are correct. If things aren't working out, you guys, please let me know. Contact me. That's what I'm here for. I am here to help you out. I know that we can't be there in person, but we can do that from a distance. And some people have been meeting with me every day on Zoom. And I think they're finding it very helpful to actually just talk to me in person. So hop on Zoom, email me, whatever you need. We're almost done. Do your very best. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a good weekend. Talk to you on, well, it's Memorial Weekend, so talk to you on Tuesday. Have a nice 3-day weekend.